Yo, what is up guys? It's me again, and today is pre-release day. I was able to pick up my scrap raptors for this deck profile, and I'm gonna present you my approach on scrap Orcust post-Lightning Overdrive. I'm really excited to show you my list. I've tested a lot. I really like the way I've built this deck. I was having a lot of fun making tests with building boards and how to figure out to play through interrupts as much as I can. And there are a couple of scrap Orcust variants. You can play with the scrap Raptor post Lightning Overdrive. You can play a Dino version of this deck where you can make Dolka under Misk and then summon scrap Wyvern afterwards and then make your scrap on Orcust stuff, but you're only playing like 5 or 6 Orcust cards in your entire main deck. I mean, it's cool, but I don't think it's the best way to play Dinos or Orcust in my opinion. I mean, especially for Dinos, I think it's just win more. It's not needed. Then there is a version where you play more scrap cards. That's also possible with Scrap Factory and other stuff. That's also a nice version you can pick up. And then we have this deck, which includes my Haiku Firebags combo, which I've already shown on this channel. So basically, if you have access into Hike plus any card you can pop for Wyvern second effect, you will have the scrap combo without using Rosenix and Golem, which is really cool. This is something which I've included in this deck and how I wanted to build this deck. And yeah, let's get right into the deck profile. First of all, we have 3 Gisu. I mean, it's Gisu. And also this card is really cool going second. If you remember, Gisu has the ability to turn into a tuner if there are 2 or more cards in the same column as itself. Which means we can normal or special summon, Gisu in a column where there are 2 or more cards except itself. Set Nightmare, this becomes a tuner. Then we can use Gisu's token effect to summon tokens. Use token Gisu to summon Haiku Firebags. Haiku special summons our Scrap Tuner, and then we have access into Scrap Wyvern, and then we have Scrap Combo, which is really cool by just normal summon Gisu. And we're able to set Nightmare, which makes life so much easier for me to make Scrap Combo, just incredible card. Then we have double Recycler and double Raptor. 7 normal summons in total. I think it's fine. And we are also playing 3 Fossil deck to grab our Scrap Raptors from our deck to hand. And also if we draw multiples of these, we can just pop one of them for Wyvern second effect, that's fine. And then we have Nightmare, Skeleton, Brass Bombard, and World Wand. A very small Orcust package. We don't want to see those in our hand. I mean, one of these are fine in our hand because we can just send Bombard instead and special summon them from hand. That's really cool. Yeah, we really just want to dump these and this from our deck, and we don't want to see both of them in our hand. In Scrap Orcust, it's actually fine to play a second Wand. Wand is actually a pseudo extender if we play 2 copies of it, because we can also send Wand and then use Wand's effect to special summon a legacy monster from our hand, which means we can special summon the other one which we drew from our hand to just continue playing. That's also really nice. I'm thinking about playing a second one, to be honest. But right now it's fine to play one because I have opportunities to pitch this from my hand to continue playing, But yeah, you really want to minimize this as much as possible. Then we are playing a lot of extenders. We're playing a small danger package with Tsuchinoko, Jackalope, and Nessie. I was playing Jester Conflict before, but I decided to throw this in because these are extenders which also pluses, which also draws another card and helps and might help to extend, Then we have free contract. Contract charges our Lamia. Lamia can special summon itself by sending one of our contracts from our hand off you to grave. This is a tuna extender, which is really cool, and also dark tuna extender. That's also really important if we are locked in the dark, so we can still continue playing. And also contract is a starter if you have any other card to pop, because this card is Hulk basically. It's also really cool having this as a starter and also as a extender. And then we're playing a rocket package with free quick launch, being able to special summon our tracer from our deck. Also dark extender, really cool. One recharger as a target for a tracer to special summon if we are using tracer's effect, and also one boot sector launch. Being able to make savage with this is really cool, especially if we know that we are not going into any Hike 5x scrap raptor, not scrap raptor, scrap 5 combos whatsoever. That's really cool. And also recharge is really cool in this deck. We can, as you know, use Striker Dragon, add this to our hand, use this effect, and then we can revive one of our Orcust monsters to continue playing. That's really, really nice. And I really like the rocket package. I'm not sure if there are other tuna extenders in our card pool. I thought about playing quick draw, the level 5 monster, which which sends a monster from our hand to the graveyard, and then it can special summon itself. I thought about playing this, but the issue about quick draw is there are some hands where you don't have a monster in your hand to discard, which really annoyed me. So I just decided to play the rocket package instead. I was also playing Atara, the 10 level tuna monster, but I really want to have tuna extenders which I can use whenever I want, like stuff like contract or quick launch, you know. I'm looking into this, not sure which one I can also include. You can also play Black Spider Zombie, link Black off into Eye Mirage, and then special summon Black from your graveyard. You can also put one of your picks into your deck back again. That's really cool. And also you can play like stuff like Mathematician and Ammonite to send Black, and then having access into Hike. That's also nice. These are other options I've considered. Then we have our bricks, Scrap Goblin and Scrap Golem. The reason why I want to play Goblin over the other tuna monster I can special summon is this is a level 3 monster, which means we can summon Golem effect, special summon this and make Savage. That's also really cool. We're not playing Wozniaks anymore. I don't like I mean, Wozniaks turns Scrap Recycler into a 1-card combo, but I'm really not trying Wozniaks actually. And my solution was like, what if I'm just playing 9 extenders in our deck to basically replace the Wozniaks, which is normally necessary, you know. Yeah, I'm feeling fine with Golem and Goblin. Golem is still needed if you have Scrap Recycler plus any extender, but otherwise it's not needed if you're going into Scrap Goblin. And Scrap Goblin in hand is fine because we can still special summon it from hand. You know, and also there are hands where Scrap Goblin in hand, not Scrap Goblin, Scrap Golem in hand is actually extender. That's really funny, but it rarely happens. Then we have going second cards with like one or more, and Forbidden Droplets. I think these are the best cards you can play going second in this build. But these are also cards you can pop with Scrap Wyvern if necessary. And I really like Droplets in Orcust. There are some cool interactions you can do, especially if you're playing a control version of Orcust. Droplets is insane. And I think these are the best cards you can play. If you want to play going second cards in this kind of build. I really like them. I don't want to play hand traps, to be honest. Because I'm playing dangers, and something which I really dislike is getting my hand traps sniped from my hand by a effect of a danger, because I want to keep my hand traps in my hand and not get randomly sniped by a danger. Same goes for Dragoon. the Dragoon engine. I really don't want to discard one of my vanillas in my hand, which I have to, or drawing into my Dragoon engine. That's also something which annoys me, and decided not to play it. And also, I have to play 3 more bricks if I want to play Dragoon. And I tried to make a list where I don't want to play, where I don't need Dragoon in my deck, because I was playing Dragoon for a long time, especially my control build. You know, I really like Dragoon, but it's not. It does not fit into this version. Then we have Succession, Foolish. Succession is necessary. This is kind of a pseudo extended because this can also send Skeleton or whatever card you need in the graveyard to continue. And then we have Babel and Crescendo. Most of the times I end on Babel because if we get Rulite, we can still special summon the Gesu from graveyard to have still have an interruption. And I still want to play Crescendo because there are cases where you cannot kill your opponent after turn 2, and you just set this to just steal the game because there's no way there your opponent can play through a counter trap and other interruptions you have, like with Bible Crescendo. That's basically game. That's really cool. 40 cards in the main deck. Onto the extra deck we have Galatea. I think yes, 2/2 is fine. You don't need more. Then we have Savage. You can special summon this with our Rocket package, with Golem and Goblin, and also with a level 1 tuner like Brass or Lamia, and Nightmare or Nessie, which is also possible. And also, don't forget that Raptor is a tuner monster, which means you can use Raptor and Gese or whatever level 4 monster you have to summon this. That's really cool. I really like Savage because this is another Omni Negate we can put on our board. Link Kuribo. Yeah, it's Link Kuribo. 4 Gesu tokens. Striker Dragon. Yeah, because we're playing the Rocket package, 1 backup blocker to ditch one of our bricks to continue. If I want to play a second word one, I will cut this out and play Link Spider, so I can just tune a nip token into an effect monster, and then being able to make Galatea with Link Spider and any Orcust monster, and then to have Galatea Crescendo. This is something which I might consider. Then we have Haiku Firebreaks, another way to get this card on the field. Scrap Wyvern, the heart and soul of our scrap combo. Lip is insane. Also going second because this can also clear boards. And also having Lip going second in some cases is really strong because we can normally summon Gesu, send Wand, make tokens, and then link Gesu and the token into Lip. Special summon another monster we need, and then link this off into whatever and then break our opponent's board. I start breaking our opponent's board with this. Really, really cool. Ball Spot, I really like Ball Spot and Orcust, to be honest. I think this is better than Access Code in this build, in Orcust in general, because this can just kill your opponent so much easier, especially with Babel. Then we have Appaloosa. If I can, I want to add on Appaloosa every time. I think in the future, being able to enter Appaloosa is gonna be really strong, especially against Triton. And if I cannot end on Maspalooza, I'm trying to end on Masquerena and being able to summon Appaloosa with Masquerena. Then we have Unicorn, nice to big board, and also a nice interrupt you can establish with Masquerena, being able to special summon this. And of course, the greatest Link 2 monster ever created in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! The greatest wife of all time, as I have to simp right here. I am Masquerena, of course. This is the card which you really want to end on every time because this gives you access into Appaloosa and also into Unicorn. And there are end boards where you end on Masquerena and Lip. And being able to end on Masquerena and Lip plus Babel with the Gears and Griffith is really strong in my opinion. It's really cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it with the deck file. I'm gonna show you another combo which you can do in this deck with Gears and any extender, which is really cool, where you're able to play through Nibiru. Alright, here we have Gesu and any tune extender you have. We're gonna normal summon Gesu, use the effect to send our Nightmare to Grave. I think you can see this. Yeah, that's fine, probably. Send Nightmare, and then use Gesu's second effect to summon tokens on both sides. Yes, we have Gesu tokens, that's really cool. Alright, we're gonna link off our token to summon. Where is it? To summon Liquibo, and then link these two off into Galatea. Then we are gonna use our tune extender, in this case Contract. Contract adds Lamia, and then we're gonna use Lamia's effect to special summon itself, sending Contract. Then we're gonna use Lamia and Galatea to special summon Hulk, or link summon Hulk, I should say. Link summon Hulk, and use the effect to special summon our Scrap Goblin from our deck. I'll link these two off into Scrap Wyvern. Then we're gonna use Wyvern's first effect, special summon Goblin, pop Goblin, use the second effect of Wyvern to special summon Raptor, and then pop your Gesu token you've summoned with Gesu, of course. Alright, then we can use Raptor's effect, pop itself, then use the effect to search Scrap Recycler, then additional normal summon by the effect of Raptor, normal summon Recycler, effect Recycler, sending a copy of World Wand, then link these two off into Lip, using Lip's effect to set Succession effect, special summon any level 2 monster, link 2 monster, I'm sorry, and then link these two off into a Appaloosa. So we have Apple for 2, then use Nightmare's effect, target whatever monster, in this case, yeah, Appaloosa, obviously, send Skeleton, use Skeleton's effect to special summon our Galatea back. Then we are gonna use Wordwand's effect to special summon Skeleton, use Gala's effect, shuffle back Wordwand, set Babel, activate Babel. Then afterwards we're gonna use Dingesu to attach Nightmare, and then afterwards you can make Verte special summon Dragoon if you're playing the Dragoon package. Otherwise I'm gonna end on Masquerena. If you have Crescendo in hand, you can end on Galatea, of course. But yeah, we're gonna end on Appaloosa plus Masquerena. If this has no renegade, we can use Appaloosa and Masquerena to make Unicorn. Otherwise, we can also special summon Skeleton and then special summon Ding. Ding send something, and then use these two to make our Unicorn. Alright, let's say we're getting Liberate right here after we summoned our Raptor from to our field and popped our opponent's Gesu token. Let's say we're getting Liberate right here. Getting our Liberate token. So now, because we already have Galatea and Nightmare very early on, we're able to use Nightmare's effect and send a Skeleton. Using Skeleton's effect to revive Galatea. Then we're gonna use Galatea's effect to shuffle back Nightmare. Set Babel, activate Babel, and then we can summon Ding, use the effect of Dingesu to attach Skeleton, and then we're gonna link off Dingesu and the token to summon Masquerena. So with Gesu plus any tune extender, we can still on Masquerena plus Dingesu engrave with Babel through Nibiru, which is really good. I mean, being able to end on Masquerena plus Dingesu engrave is already strong, and this is and being able to make this as your endboard after you get Nibiru, this is just insane. It's really cool. I really like the tune extenders, the ability to have Heike firebacks and all that stuff, and especially with Gesu plus any tune extender, being able to have Galatea and the Nightmare very early on, and then make your combo. And if you're getting interrupted, you can still revive Galatea and then make whatever Galatea Crescendo Pass or Masquerade Bubble, whatever. That's really cool. This is something which I really like about this list. I feel like I can play so much better through hand jobs and other stuff, and also being able to have a lot of options how I wanna do my combo and other stuff. That's really cool. Alright, that's pretty much it with the deck profile and with the small combo I wanted to show on this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm gonna see you in the next video. See ya!